You know, every language consists of, in final analysis, the alphabets. A, B, C, D, Alif, Ba, Ta, Sa. Arabic has also its own alphabets. Then the alphabets, they go to make words. Words of two kinds, meaningful, meaningless. Muhammal, Kalame, Mufid. Then words are joined together, complexes. But there are complexes which are complete sentences. And there are complexes in which a sentence is complete. It gives its meaning fully. Independent of any other thing, it can convey its own meaning. It's a sentence. And then you join together the sentences in the form of an essay or so on. But all this terminology is not applicable to the Quran. Although the letters are the same. Alif, Ba, Ta, Sa, Jim, Ha, Kha. But when these letters go to make words, and then when these words are joined together to make ayah, you can't call ayah a sentence. You can't call ayah a verse. None of these two words is applicable to ayah. The final unit of Quran is ayah. Ayat is the plural, ayah. What is ayah? Ayah means in Arabic a sign, a symbol. A sign for something. You see something, and at once your attention is drawn to another thing. You remember something, it's sign. Symbol. Symbol denotes something. You see a symbol, and your mind is attracted towards something, turned towards something. So actually, the ayat of Quran, they are the signs and symbols of divine knowledge and wisdom. No word can be substituted for the word ayah. Must keep this word. Neither sentence, nor nothing, nor verse, no vocabulary is applicable. Now, we find ayat in the Quran consisting of mere letters, separated letters. Ha, Mim. We don't know the meaning. Alif, Lam, Mim, pronounced separately. Huruf muqatta'at. But this is ayah. One letter is not an ayah. There are 3 places in the Quran, 3 surahs, which start with one letter. Qaf wal Quran al-Majid. Ayah is not at Qaf. It is Qaf wal Quran al-Majid. Now it's the first ayah. Noon wal qalami wa ma yasturun. The ayah will end at yasturun. Sad wal Quran is this dhikr. So one letter doesn't comprise an ayah, but there are ayat comprising 2 letters. Hamim, Tasin, Taha, Yasin. 2 letters, but this is ayah. Then there can be ayah of 1 word. Walas. Although it's a complex. Harf jar and majroor. But actually, commonly we should say it's 1 word. But what does it mean? Walas. It is not giving you anything. What's the meaning? It's an oath. You are swearing by the time. But on what? Unless there is muqsam alayh, along with the muqsam bihi, you don't understand what the speaker is trying to say. But it is an ayah. Then there are ayat which consist of complete sentences. Innal insana lafi khusr. Complete ayah and complete sentence. Then there are ayat which have more than 10 sentences in one ayah. Ayatul Kursi. Allahu la ilaha illahu al-hayyul qayyum la ta'khudhuhu sinatun wa la nawm lahu ma fis samawati wa ma fil ard man dhal ladhi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'izni. So many sentences getting together, and the ayah is one. Ayatul Bir, ayah number 177 of the Surah Al-Baqarah. In the same way, the ayah, very long ayah, on Dan in Surah Al-Baqarah. So there are very lengthy ayahs. Now these ayat, as I told you, there are very small ayat. Hamim, 1 ayah. Walas, 1 ayah. Then there are very lengthy ayat having 10 or more, even more than 10 sentences in 1 ayah. So what's the principle on which this enumeration of ayat is based? Please note, it is not based on any principle of grammar, not on any principle of diction, not any principle of logic. This is tawqifi, amr tawqifi, mawquf. It's dependent on what the Prophet told us, that's all. No logic, no rule of grammar, no rule of logic, nothing of the sort. Only Muhammad told us this is one ayah. There can be difference about the riwayah, where the ayah ends. But the basic decision has to be taken on the telling of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Mawqufun ala qawlin Nabiy sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is the term tawqifi. These things are tawqifi. They are not derived by any rule of logic. They are not based on any rule of grammar, but they are based only on what the Prophet told us.